Hi, I'm Hugh McFarlane. I'm the founder of Math Marketing and the author of The Leaky Funnel and hundreds of white papers and ebooks on the subject of funnel management. I've personally participated in over 300 growth projects around the world and trained thousands of marketers in B2B marketing from 20 countries. I'm excited today to share a little of what we've learned. I'm more excited though to hear from you. I'd like to hear your experiences, your views, your concerns. At the end of this video, I'm going to invite you to post your questions and comments in the forum and to discuss those thoughts with your colleagues from around the world. If you don't know what's working, how do you know what to change? Measurement of every stage in the buyer's journey tells you what is working and what isn't, and most importantly, it tells you what you need to change. How measuring lag can boost sales. Most businesses have an accurate handle on the length of their sales cycle. If the total sales cycle is 6, 12 months, maybe 9 months, what does that mean? What does the sales cycle length mean? And what do we do about it? Well, the answer lies in the detail, but only a little way in. Simply reverse the usual logic. Don't think about the sales steps, think about the buyer's steps. The sales cycle is actually the aggregate of all of the decisions that your buyer must make along the way. And when we measure that lag, when we measure how long it takes a buyer to make each of those decisions, we understand which of those decisions we can accelerate and which we can't. We also understand which of those decisions are taking longer for a certain subset of our market than for another. It's the decisions, not the execution of the tactics, that take time. In the very least, buyers will need to transit through a number of key stages. They'll need to understand, do I have this problem? Who should I talk to about this problem? What would I need if I had that problem? What does your solution look like? Do I like your solution? Do I prefer another's? Each of these decisions can be measured in the time that they take if you measure the activities of the buyer. The sales cycle length, again, is actually the aggregate of all of those decisions that a buyer must take. Each step must be measured, not just the total. We can then identify which of those stages we're having a problem with in our funnel. Some steps that you can take in your business. Firstly, and this is a small one, but it's an important one, change the name of each of the stages in your forecasting system from sales stages to buyer's stages. What would you expect the buyer to have done by the time they've reached this stage? By renaming those stages, we understand what it is that we're asking the buyers to do next and next and next. Secondly, change the sales rules in your forecasting system with buyer behaviour indicators. That is, what would I expect to see a buyer to have done before I believe that they've reached that next stage? Buyers taking longer than normal have normally leaked. A question for you. How can you measure lag in your business? And how long does each stage take? Compare your results with others also in your industry.